next time to come on stage. She's been on the Marty Lang Show. She's on the Wendy Williams Show. Put your hands together for Miss Sheba Mason.
Some of you guys are looking at me like, is that that bitch that showed up in my seat earlier? I'm excited. I was at my friend's birthday party, right? She was wearing a tight leather dress. She looked gorgeous. Her boyfriend, who's stupid, told her that she needs to suck in her stomach. Oh. You don't say that to a woman, right? Yeah. That is the worst possible thing you can say to a woman, especially on her birthday. So what happened? Of course, they had a giant fight. He sat at the bar alone. She stormed off in a huff, and nobody had sex that night. Except for me, because I went home by myself. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I'm surprised you're willing to touch that hand. I use this hand. The thing is, I was raised by a single mother. Anybody raised by a single parent in here? Not a lot of people. Wow, what is it, like worth the night at the comedy show? I was raised by a single mother, so my grandma was around all the time. She helped raise me. She was like a father to me, you know? She even had the beard. She always made sure that I had a very high sense of self-esteem, and that's important, right? You gotta feel good about yourself, have a high sense of self-esteem, right? My grandmother always said to me, she goes, you know, you're not gorgeous, you're not beautiful, but you have a face. Thanks, Grandma. Now I know what to put on my Tinder profile. Hi guys, are you looking for a girl with a face? I have been seeing a guy for a while, okay, off and on for 2 years, casually, right? Now he wants to take the relationship up a step and he wants to exchange keys to each other's apartments, which is sweet, but I don't really know if I want him to have a key because then he can just walk into my house at any time. And there are certain personal things that a girl does when she's alone that she just doesn't want her boyfriend to see, right? Yeah. Private things, you know, just like tweezing your eyebrows, or bleaching your hair, or fucking somebody else. I'm kidding. I don't tweeze my eyebrows. Sometimes guys don't like that joke, you know? Like you can see that this gentleman over here is not too crazy about that joke. That's because there's a double standard, sir, okay? Men don't want to believe that the woman they love could be cheating on them. Meanwhile, it's perfectly okay for a guy to have an affair with a nanny, right? In this country, celebrities, you read about it every day. They're always having an affair with their nanny, and that's just supposed to be okay, right? But I think if you're stupid enough to hire a young hot nanny, you deserve your man cheating on you, I'm sorry. Right? The woman is in your house. I would never hire a young hot nanny. The only nanny I would ever hire would be Bruce/Caitlyn Jenner, okay? Because that way we could both cheat. It's still there, he still has it. I don't know if you guys know. I'm sorry I keep spitting, by the way, that's disgusting. I always feel so bad for the people in the front who probably get in the shower. I can't help it. Every time I open my mouth to speak, spit just flies out of my mouth. Not that I don't swallow too sometimes, but it's because of the space that I have between my teeth. The spit like flies through this gap. You guys see the gap? Can somebody say yes, I close my damn mouth, please? Giant gap. Okay, now veterinarians, they can look at an animal's teeth and they can tell exactly what happened with that animal. Like family history, ancestry, everything, just from looking at their teeth, and the same is true for human beings, because we're animals too, you know? So what I did, I went to the vet, I had him look at my teeth. I'm sorry, I don't have a dental plan, sir. What do you want from me? You can't all be fancy like you with a nice button-down shirt and a posse and a life. Alright? I'm a comedian, we don't get benefits. I don't have anything. Do you see these pearls? Do you think these are real pearls? These aren't real pearls, these are chickpeas painted white. But at midnight they turn into hummus, and that's pretty cool. I joined Weight Watchers. I joined because I'm going to be on a TV show, and they say that the camera makes you look 10 pounds heavier than you are, right? So basically, basically, I'm running and I'm jumping and I'm starving myself to lose 10 pounds just so I can look like this on camera. The same thing again after all that work. Right? So Weight Watchers is the point system. Everything you eat or drink has a certain amount of points, and you're only allowed to have a certain amount of points per day. So it's tough because all day long you fight with yourself, you know? Do I have a Bloody Mary or a piece of chicken? A margarita or a piece of chicken? A glass of wine or a piece of chicken? So for me, it's really easy. What I do is I have as much celery as I want because it's 0 points, right? I stick it into my 17 Bloody Marys per day. And that way, if I have a piece of chicken, who's gonna remember? I babysit my cousin sometimes. She's 11 years old. Adorable kid, but out of the blue, she'll have these bipolar temper tantrum fits, you know, and I don't know how to deal with it. So I looked it up, and they give you 4 C's to remember when she's having a fit, okay? Number 1, I didn't create this. I can't control this. I can only cope with this. She's a cunt. Well, before I go, I'll tell you guys, I did go on a date recently. I want you guys to know I went on a 3rd date with an attorney. Thank you very much. Some of you guys are shocked, aren't you? You didn't think I could do it, did you? Little 5-foot, little classless, Jew-faced me with an attorney. That's what happens when you get a DUI. You meet attorneys. I have been arrested before, I'll admit it. Sir, you want to admit to it? Okay. Anybody shocked? No. I was arrested, I was 19, I was talking too much, I wouldn't shut up, I was obnoxious. They took me down to the police station, I had to get strip searched. I had 2 very tough, angry-looking women staring at me, completely naked. It was humiliating. And in that moment, all I could think was, why? Why am I sucking my stomach in right now? My name is Sheba Mason. My father's also a comedian, Jackie Mason, and I'm proud of it. Look who woke up all of a sudden back there. Thank you. I am a product of a love affair, though, like I said earlier. So you see, everybody, remember, this is what you get when you don't use protection. You get a little comedian who kind of looks like a hooker.